Nobody knows who the Houthis are, which is why we would need to stay focused on one, Biden failed, and two, Iran
Wild.
funded.
Yeah.
Um, so when I read that the first time, so to me, again, right, we all have our own internal compasses and whatnot. Like I read it, and this is how I read things like this. I'm like, all right, these people are not just politicians, they're like diplomats and government officials. Part
Hmm.
of that is geopolitics, and geopolitics, whether you like it or not, is like
A lot of it is image. Yeah.
it's narratives, and it's
Yeah.
also just like it's chess, right? Like this group over here is doing this thing, and like
Yeah. True.
we have to deal with it, right? Like it's not a question of like even morality. Like take that off the. It's chess. It's like all right, this group here is our enemy. Like they're doing this thing. It affects this. There's this domino effect. Well, they need to be moved. And then a lot of it is you're kind of seeing inside baseball of like we need to do this thing, but we also need the people to understand like why it's important.
Hmm.
And certain things like the everyday citizen doesn't care about. But like if you could peek behind the curtain, you'd be like, oh shit, like that's something I need to care about.
Yeah.
So that's how I interpret it is like, yeah, the Houthis, like, I don't know how much of an effect they have on like, let's say the economy or, getting goods into the US. It is important that goods get into the US.
Hmm.
But like I don't think about them. Like I don't think about the Houthis when I wake up in the morning. But
Yeah.
these people are. And it's kind of like, all right, we need to do this thing, and then we need to figure out a way to like convey this to the people that like from our perspective this is needed.